Why is Cleo not letting you borrow money? If you have opened the app expecting a cash advance and suddenly see that borrowing is unavailable, you are not alone. Many users experience this, and it can be frustrating, especially when you need money urgently. In this video, I will explain the real reasons Cleo may be blocking you from borrowing, what the app checks behind the scenes, and what you can do to improve your chances of getting approved for a Cleo cash advance. First, it is important to understand that Cleo is not a traditional lender. Cleo offers small cash advances based on your financial behavior, not just on demand. The app uses automated systems to analyze your bank account, income patterns, and spending habits. If Cleo believes there is a risk you may not repay on time, borrowing will be restricted. One of the most common reasons Cleo will not let you borrow money is irregular income. If your salary does not come in consistently or your last deposit was missed or delayed, Cleo may pause borrowing access. Even freelancers and gig workers can face this issue if income does not follow a predictable pattern. Cleo prefers steady deposits that show you can repay the advance without stress. Another major reason is low account balance or recent overdrafts. If your bank account is frequently close to zero or has gone negative, Cleo may see this as a warning sign. The app aims to help users avoid financial trouble, not push them deeper into it. If your recent transactions show heavy spending or repeated overdraft fees, Cleo may temporarily block borrowing. Subscription status also matters more than many people realize. To access Cleo cash advances, you usually need an active Cleo Plus or Cleo Grow subscription, depending on your region. If your subscription payment failed or was cancelled, borrowing may be disabled automatically. Always check that your plan is active and up to date inside the app. Another reason Cleo may not let you borrow money is missed or late repayments in the past. Even one late repayment can affect your borrowing access. Cleo's system keeps track of repayment behavior, and late payments reduce trust. The good news is that this is not always permanent. Improving your repayment history over time can restore access. Bank connection issues can also cause borrowing problems. If your bank account is disconnected, syncing incorrectly, or showing outdated information, Cleo cannot assess your finances properly. In this situation, the app may block borrowing until the connection is fixed. Reconnecting your bank and allowing transaction updates often solves this issue quickly. Location and regulatory rules can also affect eligibility. Cleo operates under financial regulations that vary by country and state. Some users may find that borrowing limits change or become unavailable due to regional rules. This is not something Cleo can override, even if your account looks healthy. Now let us talk about what you can do if Cleo is not letting you borrow money. Start by ensuring your income is deposited into the connected bank account regularly. Avoid overdrafts where possible and keep a small buffer in your balance. Make sure your Cleo subscription is active and paid. If you have missed a repayment before, give it time and maintain good financial behavior. You should also open the Cleo app and check for any messages or alerts. Cleo often explains why borrowing is unavailable and what needs to improve. If nothing is clear, contacting Cleo support through the app can provide more specific answers related to your account. If you urgently need cash and Cleo is still not letting you borrow money, consider comparing other cash advance apps carefully. Always check fees, repayment terms, and eligibility requirements before signing up. Not all apps work the same way, and choosing the right one can save you money and stress. In summary, Cleo usually blocks borrowing due to income issues, low balance, missed repayments, subscription problems, or bank connection errors. These restrictions are often temporary and can be fixed with consistent financial habits. Understanding how Cleo decides who can borrow puts you in a stronger position to regain access to cash advances when you need them. If this explanation helped you understand why Cleo is not letting you borrow money, you now know exactly what to check and what steps to take next.